Hey, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to go through a step-by-step demonstration of how to draw a glass box in one-point perspective, very similar to the image that you're seeing right now. This drawing is done in real time and is designed for you to be able to follow along and keep up with me. Of course, if you need to pause and rewind, that is totally okay. To work with me on this drawing, you'll need four things. First, a printout of this image. A link to print out this image on a piece of 8.5 by 11 paper is found in the description of the video. Second, a pencil. Third, a ruler, preferably one that is 12 inches long. And fourth, an eraser. An optional item is a T-square, which I will use for a couple of lines in this drawing. So, if you have those four things, you're all set and ready to go. Let's discover the rules and power of perspective and draw a glass box together. To start my glass box, I'm going to use this easy measurement, 1 inch. Now I'm going to measure that here from the upper left-hand corner. I'm going to measure down the side. So I'll go like this and make a careful measurement of 1 inch. I'm going to come over here to my upper right-hand corner and I'll do exactly the same thing, 1 inch. I'm going to line those up with my ruler, as you can see here, and I'm going to draw from left to right a horizontal line across my page, as you can see here. That horizontal line is my eye level, also known as a horizon line, and it represents the height of the artist's eyes. I'm going to label that with the words eye level over here. I'll print the word eye, E-Y-E, above the line, and the word level, L-E-V-E-L, below the line. Now I'm going to set up my vanishing point and I'm going to use the same measurement. I'm going to start right here. I'm going to measure across to the right, exactly 1 inch, and I'll put a dot right there on my eye level. That dot will be my vanishing point. I'm going to label that with the initials VP. Okay, at this moment my box is flat and two-dimensional with the dimensions of height and width. And using the rules of perspective, I want to make it look three-dimensional. So I'm going to start here with this corner of my box, and I'm going to line it up with my vanishing point. And for this demonstration, I'm going to draw all the way towards my vanishing point, as you can see right there. Now that's a rule of perspective where depth lines converge upon a vanishing point. Corner number 2, I'll do the same thing. I'll line that up with my vanishing point, draw towards it, just like that. And corner number 3, this one right here. I'll line that up also with my vanishing point, and like that. Okay, so I have these 3 lines converging upon my vanishing point, making my box look three-dimensional. Okay, the next measurement I want to use is this one right here. I'm going to use 5 1/2. So I'm going to measure that from my upper left-hand corner of my paper, and I'm going to go across the top with a measurement of 5 1/2 inches. And I'll put a little mark right there. Same thing at the bottom, lower left corner. I'll measure across exactly 5 1/2 inches. Now I'm going to line those up. I won't connect them together. Pay close attention. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a vertical line like this in between those 2 vanishing point lines. And that creates the side of my box as you can see. With my eraser, I'm going to go ahead and erase the extra length here of vanishing point line like this. Like I said, I drew those longer than I needed to demonstrate the rule of perspective. And I'll get rid of this one as well. Okay, and now we can clearly see the side of our box. Now, what I need to do next is I need to draw from this corner a straight across line. That's really easy to make a mistake there, so I'm going to switch over and use my T-square. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my T-square and I'm going to line up that top corner like that, and then I'm going to draw a straight across horizontal line stopping right there when I hit my vanishing point line, giving myself the top section of my box. I'm going to go ahead and erase that like this. It's always to your advantage to draw as light as you can in perspective. Okay, now this gives me a solid three-dimensional box drawn correctly in one-point perspective. But this demonstration is for a glass box. So we need to draw some surfaces that we cannot see if it's solid, but that we could see if the box was glass or see-through. So the next corner I want to work with is this one right here. I'm going to line that up with my vanishing point. This time I won't draw all the way towards my vanishing point. I'll just draw until I hit the side of my box right there. That'll be far enough. Okay, very good. All right, next I'll switch again to my T-square, and what I want to do is from this corner I want to draw a straight across horizontal line. So I'll put this like this right here so you can see that corner, and I'm going to draw like this, stopping right there when I hit that vanishing point line like that. Okay, I'll take my eraser and I'll erase like this. Now, as you can see there, that gives me the glass bottom of my box. Okay, now my last step is to line up this corner with this one. When I do that, my ruler should be perfectly straight up and down like this. Okay, so I take a look at that, and then I'm going to draw a vertical line just like that. Okay, and that gives me a glass see-through box in one-point perspective. So, there you go. How did yours turn out? Do you see how you're like a magician with a pencil? Your paper is flat, but it looks like the glass box is occupying space, like it's real and three-dimensional. Notice that the black lines represent the outside lines of the box as if it was solid, whereas the blue lines represent the lines of the box that you would see if it was glass, transparent, or see-through. Thanks again for watching and drawing. I hope you had a good time and that you learned something. I hope to see you again someday back on my channel. Have a great day, and don't forget to keep on drawing.